Oh, it's not even a discussion. She is explicitly stated to be trans in the plot. But to understand why, you have to understand the BlazBlue plot, which is a feat. But here, I'll give it a shot, at least in reference to Mai. Mai Natsumi was born Mai Hazuki, a son of a military family. Mai Hazuki was kind of a misfit, and his father was distant and did not like him. It was a very Shinji get in the robot sort of deal. Anyway, Mai ends up coming in contact with a sentient, time-traveling, reality-changing book. This is called a grimoire. Grimoires are very powerful magical artifacts in the BlazBlue universe, and they don't have to be books, but this one just so happened to be a book. The most powerful magical book not book is the Blue Grimoire, or the Azure Grimoire. That is the BlazBlue, that is the title of the game. And the BlazBlue has the power to... The point is, everyone wants it, and Ragna has one. Mai's book, however, was called the Pure Grimoire, which was lost to time, and is now called the Nameless Grimoire. And it is super powerful because it is basically blank. You could inscribe whatever magical spell on it you want, and it works. That includes the spells from the Azure Grimoire, so it's a big threat. Anyway, because this is anime, the wielder of the Pure Grimoire has to be a girl, because girls are pure, I guess. So when Mai encounters the book, it transforms him into a girl. It also merges with Mai's body, and also rewrites time so that Mai would end up getting involved with the time shenanigans of the central BlazBlue plot. This all happens in the manga BlazBlue Remix Heart. Mai goes home to her father, and her father is a conservative douchebag and says, no, you're not going to live under this house as a girl. And then sends her away to a military academy, the same military academy that Noelle and Makoto and all the female characters go to. This was also due to the Grimoire's ability to rewrite time to make sure that Mai gets involved in the central events of the game. Anyway, while at school, a couple things happen. Number 1, she ends up becoming friends with basically all the BlazBlue characters. Number 2, she gets the ability to magically taste anything and basically be able to tell everything from tasting it. This includes food cooked by people being able to read their mind. BlazBlue is some JoJo shit sometimes. They fight an evil dude, find another book, she gets amnesia for a while, and then eventually she finds out that her dad will never love her as a girl. Unfortunately, she finds that she is happier as a girl. She goes through several experiences where she says that she feels more comfortable representing herself as a girl. And in her inner monologue, she says she views herself as a girl now. She is also now more attracted to men than women, though she is still slightly attracted to women. And she says the line, and I quote, "I am more myself as a woman than I ever was as a man." Anyway, she copies a bunch of powers, dates a bunch of guys, and then eventually beats up Relius. Relius was kind of symbolic of her father because Relius uses people as tools and her father did the same. And that's basically what happens to the sequel manga, Variable Heart, where she comes back and it's revealed that she has the ability to copy anyone's power. This is unfortunately not translated into the fighting game. Mai's former identity is eventually revealed to other characters such as Jin, who eventually accept her as her own identity, Mai Natsume. Though they still consider her to be an heir of one of the 12 families, which is a whole other thing, but basically noble. And they continue to refer to her as her despite her father's wishes. So yes, even though it was caused by a magical time-traveling book, she is very clearly a trans woman.